Well, Bono, you can back announce that one yourself.
Yeah, right. I mean, that's Treason by Teardrop Explodes, a fine piece of pop music. I'd like to move on now to, if you like, slightly away from pop music or up music, to more textured music, more textured sound, that of Joy Divisions. Joy Divisions are a group. We share similarities in the sense that they were a performance group. Their lead singer, the late Ian Curtis, had the knack of being able to express what we talked of early, being able to express what was inside of himself and bringing it out, which is, which drained him emotionally, as it should drain any singer if he believes in what he's saying. They are one of the most important groups of the last 4 or 5 years. I don't believe there's any point in sort of labouring on how good they are and whatever.
The album's called Unknown Pleasures.
That's right, Unknown Pleasures. Their second album, Closer, I didn't feel had the same atmosphere as the first album. I like to play a track from the first album, New Dawn Fades, and let people actually just open out to the sounds and what the singer is actually saying.
Right, here we go with that. And there you are. That's from Joy Division, in fact. Any more to say about that, Bono? It's very intense stuff, really, isn't it? You know.
We were in the studios with them when they recorded their single, which you probably know more than that, which is Love Will Tear Us Apart. And talking to Ian Curtis is a strange experience, or was a strange experience, because he's very warm. He's very warm to what we were doing. He talked. There was like two people inside of him.
Schizophrenia.
He talked very light, and he talked very, very well mannered and very polite. But when he got behind the microphone, it really surged forth. Was another energy. It seemed like he was just two people, and Love Will Tear Us Apart. It was like that record was released. It was like as if there were the personalities separate. There they were, torn apart, and he committed suicide.
Indeed, there are people like Colin Wilson who would suggest that there's not just two people in us, but there's a sort of layer of selves, can be as many as 20, 30, 40, you name it.
That's right, yeah. I mean, it can go on. You could talk about possession, spirit possessions, possessed of spirits, whatever like that. That music is full of references to such things. I don't want to get involved in my own opinion on the matter, enough to say that again they're a very, very emotional group. And this next group, which we're going to play,
this is Magazine,
it's like they lose out in terms of emotion, in terms of that sort of tears in their eye, but they have something. They see how devoted the lead singer is able to put his finger on it in terms of lyrically anyway, and the music is modern, the music is exciting, and again it's textural. So let's listen to this. This is my favourite track. It's called The Light Pours Out of Me.
Well, there we are. It's back to Bono talking about Magazine, and anyone else you like to talk about. Where do we go from here, in fact?
Well, it's just interesting we played there Joy Division and Magazine, both produced by Martin Hannett, who also produced our first single on Island Records, 11 O'Clock Tick-Tock. It's interesting to note the, if you like, the rise of producer names in the last few years. Steve Lillywhite, who produced the album on the track which you heard earlier on there, is another name. There's many more. For every new era, new people arrive. But I'm not sure if I'm pleased that a producer's name becomes more important than the group, and that's one of the reasons why we didn't use Hannett for the album, was because of his work with Joy Division and Magazine. It was hemming us in a wee bit. People were talking. It would be more Martin Hannett in the big letters produce U2. I mean, as it happens now, it wouldn't be that way. But at the time when we were thinking it over and we were just making our early break in England, we had to be careful about things like that.